Welcome back. Now we're on Mission 5, Death's Head's Playground. Part 3, Super Soldier. Our mission description is the same, but our objectives have changed. Objective: pursue Death's Head to the Uber-Soldat test lab, eliminate Death's Head's Uber-Soldat, and locate exit and proceed to the surface. In the previous episode, we found out a lot about how these super soldiers tie in with Operation Resurrection. In the church, we saw giant Viking corpses, and these were meant to be the Dark Knights. I don't know how they grew so big, but my guess is that Heinrich I used his earth magic on them. When we think of earth magic, we think of muscles and strength. We think of boulders and rockiness, doors and metal, that kind of thing. We can also relate it to how many mythologies have humans made of earth, usually clay. This relates humans to a sculpture, with a material that is malleable and needs to harden. But this also means that we are shaped by the potter, the forces above us that molded us. The Earth Mother provides the material, while the Sky Father molds us into what we are. Since the Earth Mother is an ultimate chaos, using earth magic brings Heinrich I closer to chaos, closer to the underworld, closer to his eventual prison, rather than the kingdom he wanted to make. The magic he was obsessed with became his prison. Learning about the earth magic part in the notes earlier was great, because we also learned about who imprisoned him. The guy was called Simon the Wanderer, and many consider him a character from the game called Heretic. In Heretic, you play as a guy called Corvus, who's actually an elf in some fantasy world. The resemblance is more of an homage, and it's just because he wears a hooded cloak. Simon the Wanderer has his own magical sect, after he was a monk for the Benedictines. The Benedictines are a religious Christian order for Saint Benedict. Formed long ago in around 500 AD, this actually ties us back to Italy, since it started in Italy and spread across Europe, following the rule of Saint Benedict, which usually results in the monk living like a hermit. So he lives this monk life to create his own sect, where he learns magic that's meant to be good magic, being closer to God and all. He holds a staff, has a magical crystal, and this staff is meant to separate himself from the magic, similar to Moses and the staff of Aaron. He's not holding the magic, but rather siphoning it through the staff from a higher power, which is God. The name Simon is Hebrew for one who listens. In the Bible, we have many different people named Simon, and they all tend to do something similar. There are 2 apostles named Simon. There is Simon of Crayon, who helped carry the cross of Jesus, and there is Simon the sorcerer, who tried to buy spiritual power from the apostles. I feel the developers wanted this to be like a spin on Simon the sorcerer combined with the 2 apostles to turn him into an epic wanderer. This, Simon the Wanderer, also has a connection to BJ Blazkowicz. I have yet to speak on BJ's name, because I didn't think it was going to be this important. But here, I see the importance. BJ is short for William Joseph. William is Germanic for desired protector. Joseph is Hebrew for God will add or God will continue, continuous, desired protector. Blazkowicz is Polish for son of fire, with its Slavic root more like son of shine or glow. It can also kind of be related to lightning. This makes BJ a type of Thor character, a god of strength and lightning, relating to a holy fire, destined to protect as this fire, this destructive force. BJ is also the grandfather of Commander Keen from a previous game, and the ancestor of the Doom guy from Doom before the reboots. In the reboots of Wolfenstein, they also turned BJ Jewish, when in the original he was not considered Jewish, just a Polish American. I mention this because the game works with a lot of mirroring. Heinrich I is imprisoned, and BJ is imprisoned. BJ opposes Heinrich I, Simon opposes Heinrich I, Simon left his life of being a monk to make his own sect. It's more likely that he had a child who carried on his godly blessing, probably around what was later Poland, to eventually have that descendant end up in the US military. It is less likely to have zero connection between the two characters when we already see id Software has their storytelling, where all the heroes are related. Another aspect of mirroring is how the chaos of the Earth magic relates to the chaos of Nazi technology. Their robotics require a corpse to function, making these cyborg creatures, with your partner studied in the first mission as to whether he can handle the power required for these cyborg parts. That's why they were electrocuting him, for them to later realize that they needed zombies who could survive the electrocuting. This Tesla power is no different than the lightning that revived the Frankenstein monster, hence the homage with the name Wolfenstein and also the name Blazkowicz. They bring the magic of the past and the tech of modernity together to create these super soldiers, who are pretty much the best soldiers ever when you think about it. They're already dead, they don't eat, they don't sleep, and at that point the only trouble is keeping them under control. They're basically like the BOWs of Resident Evil, but here it's diesel punk instead of cyberpunk. This game connects so much in such a great way. The only thing missing is that they should have had more crazy lore for Death's Head. I mean, he's crazy, but there really is something vital missing from his archetype, which I am having trouble expressing exactly what it is. Okay, let's keep on going through these EX labs. We're in front of the giant door. That's cool how they closed it behind me, making the level seem connected to the previous one. What is that lighting? It's a dome. Dude. A proto-soldier right at the start. I think I did okay. Whoa. What's that zapping sound? Here's something bubbling. Sounds like Neurocortex's experiments going on over there. Even though we met some strong opposition, we have some healing here. Oh, I remember this area. There are two paths, but they lead to the same place. So, no maze, but a lot of enemies. Yes. And there will be more. I forgot if these glass doors open. I think they do. I like the X Labs, but so far it's all brutal. Like, it's basically one long sewer level, mixed with insta-kill enemies. And that's not fair. Why are they working together? Why? They should not be working together like that. Did he die? Couldn't see a ding-dong thing. So he did. You're just killing me really well. No, not that one. This one. So there's that proto-soldier that was there. We're gonna come in from the other side. He won't expect it. Oh! How dare you? Did I get him? Oh, God. Quad. A Lauren Armstrong reference there. Oh my God. This is so scary. What is this? I'm gonna grenade him. Of course, why wouldn't it bounce off the stupid wall? I don't even know if I'm getting him. The rockets hitting behind me are killing me. I just spit all over myself. Just so shocked. What is this? The developers had a simple idea. Mix flame guys with a proto-soldier. But what they didn't understand is that this is as close quarters as possible. And we just got done fighting lopers and proto-soldiers and drowning and fire throwers. Was that the boss of this level? He might as well be a joke enemy, having a pistol after all that. So that's one guy that escaped. That explains why he was here, but that does not explain why he was working alongside the flamethrower guy. I thought you were supposed to be enemies. Now they're working together. Oh no, okay, this is the actual area. So this is where the boss battle is gonna be. Let's try it.
Well, Agent Blazkowicz is it? You are a most impressive specimen. It will be my pleasure to dissect your piece by piece.
My pleasure.
Let me introduce you to someone. Do not confuse him with the mere prototypes you have encountered.
Yeah, he does sound like Neocortex.
This is the pinnacle of all my research. Das Uber-Soldat. The super soldier.
Oh, he's got an uber badonkadonk. Oh, I just noticed that tube in his mouth.
It will be my pleasure to watch him destroy you.
Is that like a double Panzerfaust? Just let me get through here. Okay.
We see the superiority of the machine over flesh and blood.
So this is the area we're supposed to hide. And if I sound frantic, it's because I am. We can't do anything except trick him. And these guys come in. Okay, I'm sorry that I look like I'm a retarded jackrabbit.
You must forgive me for carrying on so famously.
Aye! Because of his Tesla gun, all you can do is disco dance with the walls. On this side.
Very good. I may learn something after all.
So the good thing here is that they appear with a loud door opening. As long as you have sound on, it's rather easy to get the pistol guys.
That new armor makes all the difference.
Alright, one armor down. 5 more to go. And yes, this is the entire boss battle.
Finish you quickly.
Similar to Ulrich, they knew the boss was broken, so they gave us an immunity area. I mean, they could have just fixed the bosses, but you know. It's a slight reload, I think. Just gotta sneak up behind him.
That's the spirit. I knew you had it.
So if his back is turned, we can get more shots out. It's just that he hits me instantly. Like that. There's your example. Ah, my beautiful BJ data. That's just a bunch of blowjob videos. The dude's blowing dudes. He doesn't judge. He's like that picture of the Joker, but he's like, I'm a Nazi, not some kind of evil homophobe. That's where I draw the line, mister. He's getting more naked. Good grief, he's naked. Dude, how many shots does it take to kill this stupid bullet sponge? And this mission doesn't have a pre-boss stockpile, so it's even more horrendous than I thought previously. Let's try this. Did that kill him? Hooray! Phew! I was focused. So now Death's Head runs away. I believe there's more guys running around here. Yeah, as if it wasn't already difficult enough. And now we have Tesla Gun. Hooray! Let's get that armor we missed. So there was no way I'm gonna actually go down this way. What was their plan? These lights are really weird, but I know what they were trying to do. It's just that they made like a translucent wall with it. And look how many more of these guys are. Ones with pistols. All these scientists, all these whatchamacallits. Ooh, that's a nice bloodstain. He was really focused on his job. We eliminated Death's Head's Uber Soldat, and now we have to look for the surface to get out of here. There's just so many of them. How many of you scientists are here? This is gonna be the area. I believe once we leave, we get full everything. Yeah, like how many did I kill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 5 of them? 5 of them were sent out. These are worse than the zombies, dude. Alright, so we have more health. This unlocks this door. I don't know what this does. But Death's Head essentially leaves in this rocket here. So we're gonna see him leave. I think that opens that door. Let's make sure there's nothing over here. Okay, so that is locked for sure. We're gonna leave. Get out of this hellhole. But yeah, that's the infamous boss battle. Now we're gonna see Death's Head escape on his rocket. Like Dr. Evil in the beginning of Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. What the fuck fell? You see that? Oh joy, another mission briefing.
Now, how is Agent Blazkowicz?
A little beat up, sir, but nothing too serious. They've just finished with him in debriefing.
Debriefing?
Well, he certainly came through for us this time. Remarkable.
They took off his underwear?
Remarkable. Advanced weapons, biological engineering, robotics, and the occult.
Dr. Robotnik.
It all fits. Into what exactly, I'm not sure, but it all fits.
Unlock your old clothes. Haha, zing!
Line, sir.
Jack, call a meeting.
Yes, sir.
Who's a meeting? Sounds Turkish.
What have you got there, Jack?
2 decoded dispatches just in from Ultra. The first one is a complete itinerary for Reichsfuhrer SS Heinrich Himmler.
A Reichsfuhrer? Was he Asian?
And wait till you see the next one. A private communique from one Wilhelm Strasse, alias Death's Head.
Strasse la vista, baby.
SS, dated yesterday. Shall I read it?
Please.
My dear Reichsfuhrer SS, as you are no doubt already aware, my X-Labs lie in complete ruin. Operation Uber Soldat, my life's work, is now a bitter memory.
So dead.
I realize you still have faith in the ultimate success of Operation Resurrection. I wish I could share your confidence. But I feel you have been misled by individuals whose mental competence must be called into question. I leave you now with a word of caution.
His words of caution is, do not go in there. Woo!
Do not make the mistake of underestimating him, as I did. Yours faithfully, SS Oberfuhrer Wilhelm Strasse.
Comments, gentlemen?
Sir, may I speak freely?
Only in America.
Means.
I have to confess, I'm having a hard time taking this seriously. I mean, are we really supposed to believe that all this has transpired so the Nazis can, well, I don't know, summon the spirit of a 1,000-year-old prince? To do what? Win the war for them?
Now wait just a minute.
Please, Jack, let me finish. Now, on top of that, we have what amounts to their own top scientists telling them they've all collectively blown a head gasket. What further evidence do we need?
So he believes Nazis?
Sir, it just occurred to me that we may be looking at this the wrong way. I mean, well, If these blokes are really intent upon squandering precious time and resources on all this mystic mumbo-jumbo, well then...
Go on.
What I mean to say is, if they're dead set upon sabotaging their own war efforts...
These camera switches are
why should
annoying.
we try to stop them?
Jack, I'm sure you have something to add.
Yes, sir, I do.
Wait, what?
Gentlemen, if just 2 weeks...
What was his point? He's like, if these are causing harm to the Nazis, why would we stop it? I guess.
Would any of you have taken them seriously? Of course not. And neither would I. But think of all we've learned since then. Now you're saying we should ignore the rest of it because, why? It's too incredible? I'm not saying I believe it. I'm saying we can't afford to dismiss it. Once again, it's your call, sir.
Why not say you believe it if you can't dismiss it?
It's settled then. Blazkowicz returns to Castle Wolfenstein.